So as we come to the grid for our final race of the evening, our longest race of the evening with prizes on the line thanks to 4D Racewear, Josh Moment's going to lead us off in the Bass Pro Shop Toyota. And here we go, 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 baby. Now McNaughty going to give pressure. Josh doing exactly what McNaughty did in the last race, trying to break the toe. I love to see it. The racecraft is on as they go too wide in the background. Ecstasy goes a bit deep. That allows Sheldo on the inside. Sheldo up to P3. Excellent start as we see Bandit fighting further in the background. Josh Moment keeping it clean up in the lead as they go single file. Line astern, as my buddy Flawed says. And it looked like McNaughty ran a little wide there. That could be a penalty. We will see. It looks like he's going to get away with it as he goes late on the brakes, getting all on Josh Moment's bumper, and everyone holding position. What an exciting start. It looks like, Bo Bajito back in P6 with the half-second penalty. I don't know what happened to him, but clearly not where he wants to be at the start of this race.
I'm not certain that was his fault. There was a few bumps there in one of the turns back and got everybody out of position. So
that does happen. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what we can see here. Right on board with Metal. Looks like the half-second penalty's already there. Metal late on the brakes, and you can see it crunching up there. A big bump from Metal to Bobagito. However, Bobagito's able to maintain his position. Metal loses one, so no harm, no foul. Everyone keeps on keeping on. And you're right, McNaughty holding on to Josh as he's been doing is really good, but it does seem like Josh has pulled away as everyone comes around the final turn. I love that camera. Oh, that is fantastic. Ecstasy sitting in P4. Slick, and it looks like Bandit either went wide or is taking the Joker. And VIP Rowdy Burns. I believe Bandit and Rowdy both took that Joker there.
And Slick.
And Slick. So we are on lap 3, and Jokers have been taken.
So Josh Moment currently with the fastest lap with a 113.4, but I'll put this out there. McNaughty on hards, he's got a 113.7, so he's obviously pushing those hards for all they got.
Indeed, he is giving it everything as we see Sheldo taking that Joker B lap. I really love the color of that car. That is, I had a Fender bass guitar that was that same color. As we see Fernando B and VIP Rowdy, so that is for sure Rowdy has taken care of all of his Joker obligations. Coming across Josh Moment now, pulling a bit of a gap. He's 2.5 seconds there. McNaughty well ahead of Sheldo. Metal having to get off those softs already. I imagine he goes straight to the hards and tries to run it the rest of the race. Going into turn 1, Fernando B with VIP Rowdy Burns just behind him. And we see another Joker runner as, McNaughty comes back onto the track. It is fun to see them come out of nowhere on this camera angle as that is Bobagito with a 1-second penalty taking care of that Joker. Joker's laps are still needing to be served as, oh my goodness, Fernando B runs way wide in the final corner, thankfully avoiding everyone, and VIP Rowdy Burns gets through. Look at this here, full on the throttle, gets on the curb, and just carries too much speed, understeers off the track and into the kitty litter. Sheldologist trying to gain on McNaughty, 2.3 seconds behind. On the racing mediums. Ecstasy and P5 took his Joker and is all over the back of Slick, looking to try to make a move for P4. Now remember, it's P1, 2, and 3 that get the prize. Everyone is racing for it. What are we going to get? I love the colors here between Slick and Ecstasy. They know what they're doing. They make it pop.
McNaughty's closed that gap a little bit, though. So
Sheldo taking the Joker. It's so crazy to see. They carry so much more speed. And Slick and the Joker. So Ecstasy gets P4. McNaughty going deep for the Joker. Joker's all around. You get a Joker. You get a Joker. Good luck trying to keep track of that, Salamander. Big shout out to Salamander. He is running this broadcast. This league event series was his idea, and he has done so much work and has been doing an incredible job. If y'all are watching and you haven't done so already, please be sure to like and subscribe. Consider becoming a channel member as well. That would greatly support what he's doing here. Yeah, these penalties really being costly. I think the half-second penalties don't hurt you too much. It's when you manage that one, as Josh Moment has just taken a Joker, it looks like. Getting that out of the way. Seems like once you get over a second or more is when it really hurts you. Half-second, you can still carry the speed into turn one. The start-finish straight isn't as long as the regular layout, so it's not quite as painful.
It's a good battle for P5 here. We've got Bobagito, Slick, and Bandit all bunched up here. They're all hammering it out.
They really are. And Bobagito, you know, he had a tough start, and good on him to be as high up as he is after that. I know he was much further down. Battle for P5 is on. We still have pit stops to be taken, Jokers to be had. About to start lap 9 of 30. We're almost a third of the way done here, and that's about as much math as I'm able to do.
Yeah, and Esta just had a costly penalty and lost 3 positions in that penalty there, so he goes behind Bandit to P7.
Oh my goodness, when it's that close together, it is much more costly. That is unfortunate. Yeah, this mid-pack battle is really on, and it's for bragging rights for these positions, whereas Sheldo and Josh Moment getting his second Joker out of the way. I believe that is it for Josh. It is smooth sailing other than potential pit stops. McNaughty now with Sheldologist all over his bumper. LFA on LFA as they come into the tight, twisty bits.
Shocked if Josh Moment does not pit on this. Not this, obviously he's past the pits on this lap, but this next lap he's going to have to come in. His front left is on the struggle bus. Did Josh keep going? Oh my, he did. Take a look at Josh Moment's tires there if you can. His front left tire is toasty. So
Josh Moment surely going to come in here. He is finishing lap 11 of 30.
And he does.
And yes.
Oh, and look what's left of that front left. Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, now we're not quite halfway through with the race. We're getting close. Rowdy burns just under half a tank of fuel and really half on that front left, so he could get close to the end here. Sheldo, on the other hand, he's definitely going to need to stop here.
I would think so, yeah. That front left is about done.
But he's on those mediums. Yeah, I don't know. I could see Sheldo taking this thing based on this racing mediums, staying as close as he is to McNaughty. He can make it to that halfway point, slap on the hards and go. Unless McNaughty is going to do the alternate strategy.
So I think Sheld made a mistake here. I think. Coming into that last lap before Josh pitted last time, he had a little bit more tire left. I feel like Sheld's going to lose this front left entirely here in the first portion of this lap. And that's going to be bad.
Sheldo getting everything out of his LFA. He's going to be rolling in on fumes. McNaughty with almost a 6-second gap, also in the pit. Sheldo in the pits. That's going to let Bobagito go through. Bobagito will take the lead of this race, but he will need to box at the end of this lap. We have a new leader with Slick Rick not too far behind. So McNaughty on the hard, Sheldo on the mediums. Shout out to Sheldo for making those mediums last. We're going to see Josh Moment. Let's see where he leapfrogs ahead of all three of them. Josh Moment back up into P5. That could potentially be a net P1 because everybody ahead, again, will have to pit. So Josh Moment with the early pit stop, if he can make those tires last, may have, and the fuel, may have made it work.
McNaughty did take a full tank. He topped it off.
Topped it off to be safe. Is he on the mediums?
He is on the mediums.
All right. So we have a new leader, Slick, who will have to pit. He's looking okay for now on fuel and tire, but within the next 3 laps, he will have to pit. So we're going to have guys on very different tire wear by the end of this race. We're over halfway done. Lovely to see. Sheldo in a battle with Metal. Sheldo in P9, Metal up in P8, and getting that superior exit. We saw that the exit out of the final turn is the best overtaking place because you just can carry the speed on the straight. Metal now with a half-second penalty. And we got, Bobagito coming out of the pits. Bobagito now racing Sheldo with a half-second penalty. And Bobagito getting the position on Sheldo. The overcut seemed to have worked in Bobagito's favor. If you're not familiar, the overcut is waiting for your rival to pit, and then you put in some fast laps and pit after them. And that is exactly what Bobagito has done. Yeah, the orders all jumbled up. I think our top 3 are going to be Josh, McNaughty, and it was Sheldo, but I think now it's going to be Bobagito. I think Bobagito has gotten the upper hand on Sheldo here. So that'll promote Josh Moment once Fernando and Rowdy up into P1. But now Rowdy gets to say he has led his first lap in lobbies, not dailies. Congratulations, VIP Rowdy Burns. Welcome to the club.
That's right.
This is clearly thought has been put into this by these drivers, and I love to see it. I think this Joker Series is something special. I've been on board since the beginning. As soon as Salamander said, hey, do you mind if I run something by you? I think I have a cool idea. And I said yes. I was like, oh man, you do have a cool idea. I love it. I love to see this type of stuff. And now that we're getting more drivers involved, you know, we've done several races so far this year. Rowdy Burns into the pits. It's starting to pop off, and I love to see it. Josh Moment will re-inherit the lead. It is his moment as he starts lap 22 of 30. McNaughty should take P2. That'll put Slick into P3. Those are our podium positions to the end of the race. But look at where he comes out of the pits. Holy smokes, are you kidding me? Oh no, that's Metal. Okay. Metal and P. I was like, are you what? Oh no, that's Metal. Okay. My mind almost exploded there. Slick though, not letting McNaughty breathe. Slick in P3, wanting that P2 from McNaughty.
And Slick's on, his tires are better.
Oh yeah. He pitted a lot later than the rest of the crew. That I am super impressed with Slick's strategy here because I believe he leapfrogged a few drivers with his pit strategy. We were talking Bobagito and Sheldo for P3, and now it's Slick. So, and now he's hunting down P2. He does have that half-second penalty, but that ain't no thing in the grand scheme of things. Man, I mean, you can't breathe here if you're Slick or McNaughty. Slick in VR, you know how intense that is. When you put, well, I call it the Tron helmet. When you put the Tron helmet on, you know, it's on.
I'm not sure.
Oh no, Slick goes too deep into T1, and that gives a big gap now to McNaughty.
I'm
What were
not
you
sure
saying?
McNaughty's got the tires to make it another 4 laps. His front left is on the struggle bus pretty good here.
But Slick wanting that P2. He wants that P2 prize. McNaughty trying to break the toe.
It's just
Slick
a matter
having
of
none
time,
of it.
McNaughty. Just a matter of time, bud.
This isn't the easiest track to overtake. It typically is done on the start-finish straight with the better exit. So if McNaughty can place his car right, he can really hinder Slick here. The ride in the chase cam of Slick, and you can see a little bit later on the brakes, a little bit earlier on the throttle. Runs a bit wide. Is that going to be a penalty? No, no penalty. Yes, it is a penalty.
Yes, it is.
McNaughty going defensive on the inside. And this is going to give McNaughty a bit of breathing room.
Except
Josh
for
Moment out.
He's going to lose. He's going to lose that tire, TK. McNaughty's not going to be able to hang on to that front left. There's no way with 3 laps to go.
And then RTS Bandit still fighting off Rowdy Burns. Rowdy Burns on the inside. RTS getting a little squirrely. Nowhere for Burns to go. He's just having to look at the bumper of the Lexus. But there we go. Bandit almost looks like he let him go. Knew he didn't have the defense for it. And that is Rowdy Burns up into P6.
That's good racecraft. That's good sportsmanship.
Let's see here. You can see he runs a bit wide. Cuts it back across him. Almost loses control. Keeps it together. And then just right here, runs a bit deep and just says, hey, go ahead. You got me on that one. No need to ruin anybody's race.
Oh, Slick is almost over. The race is at P2, guys. Slick's all over McNaughty again.
Here we go. And almost into the bumper. The penalty's clearly not as bad as the tire wear. And McNaughty's just having to place his car. We're about to start the penultimate lap. McNaughty just making that Lexus extra wide. It's got a big old booty on it, but he runs a bit wide there.
And his tires are done. His tires are done.
Yep, there he goes. He runs wide. He's got the penalty. He has to concede. He's got a good gap between him and Bobagito. If he can hold on for 2 more laps, he can bring home that podium. It's going to be a challenge, though. Yeah, there's nothing there. This left-hander is going to be painful. Oh, good early braking. That means Bobagito, he smells blood in the water.
Absolutely.
Can he get that final podium spot with 1.5 laps left to go?
Oh, this would be devastating for McNaughty.
He's fought so hard. Josh Moment using all the track, touching the grass there. He's about to start the final lap. Josh with the champion drive so far, but Slick not too far behind. McNaughty has Bobagito. Can he hold off Bobagito for the final lap? Woo! It's gonna be tight, y'all. It's gonna be tight. Riding on board with Bobagito.
Yeah, his tire's not a lot better, but I think he's going to get to this last lap. Oh, and McNaughty with the penalty.
Yep,
Oh,
McNaughty's
man,
gonna have the penalty. Who can handle these dead tires better? Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Coming into the final lap here. Bobagito's gonna have the overspeed. Nothing McNaughty can do as they come into the braking zone. Oh no, McNaughty able to stay ahead. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Bobagito. Oh no, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
And that is it for McNaughty. He tried. He did his darndest. And look at that. McNaughty super defensive. Just can't get the car rotated. And that allows Bobagito up the inside. Oh, love it. So that's going to mean Josh Moment will be coming across the finish line at any moment. Making it through the final chicane, and he gets a bit squirrely.
Oh, wow.
Bit squirrely, a lot squirrely. Hella squirrely.
Looking
Come on,
intentional.
Josh. Woo!
Oh, yeah. We're
Show off. He's new. What is it? New boot food. Well, I can't even think of it. From Reno 911. New boot.
Something.
It's something. FAF.
Congratulations to Josh Moment.
Wow.
And Bobagito on the podium. McNaughty, tough last couple laps there. Tires just gave away.